One word substitution asked in competitive exams. Hey everyone, this is Mir from Learn English with Mir. Welcome to my lesson. Are you going to appear in the upcoming competitive exams? Or are you planning to appear in competitive exams? If so, then this lesson is for you. Let's get started by understanding what one word substitution means. Basically, in one word substitution, we're supposed to replace a wordy phrase in a single word. One word substitution is one of the frequent asked questions in the vocab section of competitive exams like CSS, FPSC, and other competitive exams. So, in today's lesson, I have selected the frequently asked substitutions in competitive exams. So let's get started. Okay, so let me first explain how this slide is going to work. So in this column, we have the given phrase or the definition, which we are supposed to substitute in a single word, and the substituted word will appear in this column. So let's start with the first definition. The act of intentionally causing one's own death or deliberately killing oneself is called dash. So two words are really important in this definition: intentionally causing one's death and deliberately causing one's death. So intentionally and deliberately are synonym, and it refers not the natural death, the death that is meant for a purpose. So such a death is called suicide, right? Very basic definition. So what is suicide? That killing oneself intentionally or deliberately. Okay? So one thing I need to mention here is root words are really going to be helpful for us in one word substitution, right? So in this word we have cide, C-I-D-E. Let me highlight it. So CIDE is serving as a root, which means to kill or killing, right? Like pesticide, genocide, homicide, and other words. Okay, so let's move to the next definition. Alright, so the next definition we are going to substitute is an examination of a dead body to determine the cause of death is called dash. So examining or trying to find out the cause of death is called post-mortem, right? So in post-mortem, what happens? That a dead body, all right, is examined, right, in order to find out the cause of death, right? So it's called post-mortem, right? So let's look at this word post-mortem, and we could see that again we have to use our linguistic knowledge. We have a prefix post here, which means after, and we have a root word mort, like mortal, right? So mort means death, post means after. So the linguistic knowledge is going to help us. Roots, prefixes, suffixes, and knowledge of prefixes, suffixes, roots are going to help us. So postmortem, I mean examining a dead body to determine the cause of death. So let's move to the next word. Killing of a large group of people is called a dash. So killing, now it should click in our mind that in the previous slides somewhere we talked about killing, and the root word that we associate with killing is side. So let's see if it appears in this uh, slide. Yeah, we have genocide. So gen refers to generation, and side is a root which means killing. So what is genocide? Killing of large group of people. Okay, so killing generation is called what? Genocide. Let's move to next. So killing of one person by another is called a dash. So again we are having killing here, so we should associate it with side, right? So it's called homicide. So we have the root word side here. Okay, we will tell ourselves that it's just the meaning of killing. So killing of one person by another is called homicide. Killing of group of people is called genocide, and killing of one person by himself or herself is called suicide, right? Moving to the next. A person who presents a radio or television program is called a dash. So such a person is called anchor or anchor person. I guess this is very basic definition, right? Let's move to the next. One who studies the evolution of mankind is called a dash. So we have mankind, right, and studies, right? So let's use our linguistic knowledge. So let's break this word down into different chunks. Let's see if there is any root, prefix, or suffix in it. So I don't see any prefix, and I see a root here, anthropo. So anthropo is related to human beings, right? And I see that there is a suffix ist. So whenever the suffix ist appears in a word, it refers to a, to people or a person who does. Like we have biologist, one who studies bio. We have scientist, people who study science. Cyclist, one who cycles. All right. Okay. Dentist. All right, who deals with dental problems. Okay, so anthropo, human beings, ist, ist as a suffix, person. So a person or one who studies evolution of mankind is called anthropologist, right? Moving to the next. One who loves mankind and works for the welfare of mankind is called a dash. So such a person is called philanthropist. Okay, as usual, let me break this word down. We have a root here, phil, okay, a root, and we have got another root, anthropo, and we have a suffix here, ist. So I have discussed this ist as a suffix in the previous slide. I have discussed anthropo, which means human beings, and we have got phil here as a root, which means love. Okay, love people, and ist means one who. So one who loves people is called philanthropist. Very easy if you have command on root words, prefixes, and suffixes. Let's move to the next word. Okay, so one who is banished from his home or his country is called desh. So exiled, okay? So a person who is banished means who is not allowed, who is not permitted to stay in his home or home country is called exile, all right? Let's move to the next. One who dies for a noble cause is called a desh, okay? So such a person is called martyr, right? Okay. Next, now this is going to be the last one for today's lesson. A person who loves his country and serves it devotedly is called a dash. So such a person is called patriot. All right. So let's quickly review, okay, recap what we've learned today. So now I will go in a reverse cycle. I will go from the bottom to the top of the slide. So patriot, a person who loves his country, okay, and he is devoted to his country. Martyr, one who dies for a noble cause. Exiled, a person who is banished from his home or home country. Philanthropist, a person who loves mankind and works for the welfare of mankind. Anthropologist, one who studies the evolution of mankind. Anchor or anchor person, a presenter at a radio or television program. Homicide, killing of one person by another. Genocide, killing of a large group of people. Postmortem, the examination of a dead body to determine the cause of death. Suicide, the act of intentionally causing one's own death or deliberately killing oneself is called suicide. So that's all for today's lesson. I hope this is going to be really helpful for you. So for more lesson, you need to stay connected with me. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel and keep following me. All right, let's meet in the next lesson. Thank you very much.